Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Awaken Healings with Jess. I'm here to bring you a general reading for the collective. This is going to be for the energy of the full moon in Capricorn, which is also a lunar eclipse. That will be happening on July 4th or July 5th, depending on where you are in the country. East Coast is supposed to be roughly closer to 1 a.m. on the 5th of July, and then on the West Coast it's going to be about 11 p.m. So, basically it's the evening or the nighttime of the 4th of July, just sort of depending on where you're at. But this is interesting energy. We are in Cancer season, and Cancer is very watery energy, and it's allowing us to flow and to get in touch with our emotions and to feel connected with ourselves and with those around us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling using some oracle cards. This is the wisdom. I'm sorry, hang on, what is this? Oracle of the Moon Goddess. I'm sorry, Oracle of the Moon Goddess. And I feel like this is a great oracle deck to start off with because, we have a lot of lunar energy coming up right now. And we've had a lot of lunar energy over the past month of June. So now we're in July, and we are coming upon our third eclipse in roughly a 30-day period. So it's been interesting. It's been quite the ride for many of us. Wow. Oh gosh. Speaking of which. Okay. I will take this one though. I think that's an excellent card to start with, but my goodness, this was a disaster. So yes, I feel like that's sort of the theme and the energy of what's going on right now with eclipse season. We're also in Mercury retrograde, and that went, Mercury went into retrograde roughly the 18th of June, and it's going to stay in retrograde. It goes direct on the 13th of July. So we have about 2 more weeks with that energy. So go figure that the deck would splash. But what's coming in for us right now is surrender in reverse. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. This has been a big theme, huge theme in all of my meditations. This is the main message that I'm getting is surrender. Don't try and force anything. Don't try and manipulate outcome. Don't attach to outcome, but surrender and let go of attachment. This is about us letting go of the past. And that is a big theme that's also been coming up in my meditations for the collective. And with the eclipse energy is all about releasing, detoxifying, purifying, cleansing our space. And we're doing that in a manner of healing energy, so that way we can allow new opportunities and new energy to come through for us. We are closing up a major cycle here, and things may feel very topsy-turvy, up and down, maybe a bit back and forth. Well, that's the watery energy of Cancer, and that's us getting in touch with our emotions. And it's time for us to feel our way through this transition, to follow our heart, to open our heart chakra, to move forward with grace and with ease towards our future. But in order to do that, we have to surrender to the divine and allow the changes to happen. Some may feel a bit scary, a bit stressful, but know that it is in divine timing and divine order. Right now what's happening is we're being divinely guided through this energetic portal, and big energy is coming up in the next 2 weeks. Starting around the 17th of July, there's going to be an energy portal that's going to open up for approximately 1 month. So 17 July to about 18 August, which will also encompass the 8-8 Lionsgate energy. Big energy. We'll talk about that next month. But this is a time for us to prepare ourselves to up level, to upgrade our energy, to elevate our vibrational energy in order for us to co-create in unison with the divine and with spirit, to co-create a beautiful life, to call in those goals, hopes, and dreams that we've been manifesting, that we've been creating space to allow to come in. Now is that time to do so, but they can't come in until we surrender fully. And because this is coming in reverse, suggests that there are some of us that may be holding on to the past, who may be holding on to an old story. It's time to let the past go. And oh my gosh, I literally hear that at least 10 times a day, and I've been hearing it for the past 2 weeks. It's time to let the past go. No more worrying, no more fear. The best is yet to come. All right? So I'm going to put this here. I feel like I should probably pull, let's see if we get a few more oracle cards. Ooh, gosh. Whoa, that one popped out. Acceptance. Yes. Accept what's happening to you right now. It's in divine timing. It's in divine order. Release fear and accept. This is us getting into the receiving mode, to open our hands, hold our palms up to the universe and say, yes, I am now ready to receive your gifts and blessings. I'm ready for new opportunities to come in. I'm ready to start a new beginning. I'm ready to turn over a new leaf. I'm ready to show up renewed, rebirthed, and ready to create. Accept what's happening because it is in divine timing. It is in your highest good. It is in divine order. Wow. And this card, you saw it, it literally flew out of the deck. And this deck is really volatile right now. So surrender and accept. And what I like about this is that this is a 4 number. 4s are all about stability. 4s are about creating harmony, creating peace. You know, it's stabilizing energy. So what's coming in for you is meant to be for your highest good. It's meant to help you set up your next phase in life. All right? So let's put that there. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go ahead and check in with the masculine and feminines. I'm going to use this is the Good Tarot, and we'll just see what energy comes through. So I will do divine feminine on this side, divine masculine on this side, and we're just going to kind of free flow and see what comes out. But while I'm shuffling, this eclipse season, the past 30 days has been quite intense. We had, we had a new moon eclipse, lunar eclipse on the 5th of June, and that was in Sagittarius. Gosh, that was very fiery, very emotional. Speaking of Sagittarius, patience, Sagittarius energy. So this is coming in for the divine feminine. But yeah, it was very emotional, very volatile, very action-oriented, and it set a lot of things in motion. It created a space of energy to start moving things out of our lives that no longer served us, to start setting up situations, to start the transition process, right? So let's see what we have. Ooh, 4 of Earth for the masculine, divine masculine. Yeah, so we'll start talking about that. But yeah, so and then in the middle of June, what do we have going on? We had a solar, oh yes, we had the solar eclipse in Cancer. We also had the solstice that happened on the 20th. Yeah, so I'm sorry, it was the solar eclipse in Cancer on the 20th of June, and then we had the solstice on the 21st of June as well. So that weekend was big energy, and that energy just brought in, it started to bring in new opportunities, and it started to bring in people from the past. You know, I feel like with eclipse energy, it is cleansing energy, and it's purifying and detox, but since we're closing up karmic cycles, the past tends to revisit us. The past tends to cycle through, and it could be for a check-in, or it could be for us to initiate a relationship with someone from our past. It could be our twin flames, our soulmates, our divine partners, right? So a lot of that is being set in motion, and I do feel like we're going to start seeing a lot of unions and reunions coming through the month of July, more so into August and September. In September, things are going to be more settled and grounded, but we are setting the stage energetically for what's going on. So for feminine, patience. Yes, so I get this, and me personally have been getting this message a lot recently, because I am ready. I'm ready to go, and I feel like that's true for a lot of the feminine in the collective. And I feel like feminines we're just in our power. We've cleaned up a lot of our karmic residue. We've done our shadow work, we've done our healing work, and we have now evolved to a place where we're now ready to accept the gifts of divine. We're ready for a divine masculine to come back into our lives, or to enter our lives with a new connection. So take it how it resonates. But, this is the card of patience. This is the 14 card, Sagittarian energy. So there is that fiery, passionate energy associated with it. And, it's an energy of excitement, raring to go. But patience. Yes, I get this. And I feel like with feminine, it's just don't rush the process. And I feel like with the feminine that you're getting impatient for the masculine to show up, because he's there. Many of you may have already received check-ins. You may have received text messages or phone calls, or maybe a social media contact. Maybe you've met up for coffee or something in the 3D, and you've decided, okay, yeah, we're gonna go for it. This is what I want. This is the next step. So I feel like your divine masculine is making his way towards you, and he's just taking his time, because the divine masculine is being represented here by the 4 of earth, sort of that closed off energy. He's being very conservative with whom he lets into his life and how he expresses himself to others. It's just a very sheltered, protective, closed off energy right now. He's being very cautious. He's being very careful. He's checking in with himself right now, because there's things right now that he's cleaning up in his energetic vortex, and he's making his way to you, divine feminine, but he has to do it on his terms and in his own timing. So allow him to flow to you. And I get it. I know that we're excited, but patience. So for me, a word that's been coming through for me has been tranquila, and that's Spanish for relax or calm yourself, or just kind of like chill out a little bit. But yeah, it's been interesting. The messages have been very synchronistic. And, I feel like there's a lot of anticipation, excited energy with the divine feminine, because I do feel like the feminines know that big things are on the horizon for us. I'm just pulling a few more cards to kind of help clarify the messages here. So I pulled 3 for the feminine. Let's see what else we can get for the masculine. Ooh, I love that. So, but yeah, tranquila and cálmate. Those are 2 Spanish words meaning relax, calmness, tranquility. Basically, wait. Patience. Yeah. Oh my gosh, but it is very exciting time. Very exciting times right now. The energy is quite magical, and anything can happen. Really, anything can happen at this point in time. All right. So for the masculine, what are we getting? We're getting the High Priestess in reverse with the 4 of fire in reverse and the 7 of earth in reverse. Okay, yeah. So this is where I see feminines that we're getting into alignment with ourselves, with our true, authentic power. We've already been through the yuck and muck. We've already learned the lessons that life is meant to teach us. And I feel like this is us aligning with ourselves spiritually to prepare our hearts, our souls, and our minds to welcome in the new, to welcome in what's truly meant for us, which is abundance, prosperity, love, joy. And right now, as we're doing this, I sort of feel like we're marinating in this energy, right? This energy of magic, of co-creation. Just a moment. Sorry about that. I live in the big city and the ambulances, first responders are always driving by. But yeah, so what I was saying is that this is a time for us to dive in within ourselves, to turn inward, because we have the four of fire here as well, with the high priestess in reverse. The four of fire is similar to a four of wands energy. So stability, again, another four number. So this is about inner peace, inner harmony, inner stability. And I feel like this is almost like nesting energy, that we're just sort of settling into our souls and our hearts to really speak our truth to the divine, to really declare what it is that we want, to boldly state, what type of love we want, what type of relationship we want, what type of job we want, and what type of life we want to just create for ourselves. And this is the magic energy that's happening for us, right? We have 7 of earth as well, so very grounded energy, also in reverse. So this is about us taking time for ourselves right now to enjoy just being on our own for the time being. It's not going to be forever. It's just for this short time period. It's just until we get through this eclipse energy and through until we get through the Mercury retrograde energy. So, I feel like July is a time for us to really tap into that warm, fiery energy, of summer, and then the watery energy of Cancer, and to really allow these elemental energies to guide us through this period of transition. With the 7 of earth, this is pentacle energy. This is the feminine planning, right? Looking at where she's been, where she is now, and where she wants to go. And I feel like this is also looking at maybe the bank accounts, maybe looking at resources, and maybe thinking, I don't know if I want to live in this city anymore. Maybe I want to move somewhere else. Maybe I want to try for another job. Maybe I want to travel more, and I feel like you're planning the tangible elements of life to make your dreams come true. And this is, like I said, this is the magic. This is you manifesting, working with spirit, working with your soul, working with your heart to manifest and create the life that you want. And I feel like you're creating that space for the divine masculine to come in. And it's exciting. It's exciting. And I know you're raring to go and you can't wait for it to happen. And it's like, okay, where is he? Because I got plans. Like, this is what I want to do. That patience. So for the masculine, he's got love on his mind. First card out of his deck is the Ace of Water. New love, new beginning. Yeah, and I feel like he's getting ready to turn over a new leaf with his divine feminine. And he is getting into alignment. This is the Magician in reverse. And I feel like there's a little bit of confusion and future planning going on, because this is also the 2 of fire, 2 of wand energy, soul expansion, strategic planning, looking into the future. But right now he's working on clearing up some of his confusion, tying up loose ends, because we are closing down a major cycle. We've got some major planets that are in retrograde right now. Uranus is one of them, Neptune, Jupiter, and Jupiter is all about soul expansion. Saturn is all about clearing karma, and Neptune is just about creative energy. So, and then plus Mercury retrograde. So that may cause delays in communication and maybe some hiccups and stuff. So if he's being a bit distant, which he is, because the masculine is being represented by the 4 of earth, he is in retreat mode. I almost liken this card to a mini hermit card. So I sort of feel like he's just taking some time to sort of clear his energy. But I do believe he is motivated by love, by his love for the divine feminine. And I do feel like he's getting into alignment to make plans to move forward towards her when the time is right. So that's where the patience comes in, feminine, is just to allow this masculine to get into the energetic space to come towards you with his declaration of love, because love is coming in for you, feminine. You just have to be patient. We just have to get through this cycle. We have to allow these timelines, the old timelines, to tie up, to close out, so that way we can start fresh and renewed with this new energy that's coming in. Okay, so July is a very transitional type energy, but it's very gentle, it's very watery, and there's a lot of ebb and flow. So like I said, you may feel that there's some push-pull going on between you and your masculine, between masculine and feminine. That's okay. Allow it to happen. Allow the energy to take you both where it needs to take you. It's fine. You're being divinely guided in that direction. All right. So what do I want to pull next? Let's let's go ahead and check in with the Pure Love Oracle. Whoops, I haven't used these guys in a minute. So this is a Pure Love Oracle deck, and we're just going to pull some messages for the divine feminine and the divine masculine to see what conversation is coming through. But yeah, all of June has been amazing energy. It's been volatile, it's been passionate, it's been creative. We've certainly seen that. I've had to take some time to sort of take a moment to step back and recharge my batteries. I tried recording a couple weeks ago, and I did a message sort of focusing on sort of what was going on in the news and what was going on in the headlines with, both nationally and internationally. And, it was very passionate, communicative energy, very fiery energy. So I'm hoping that you all are doing well and that everyone is settling down. So I do feel like the energy has now calmed itself. I do feel like there is a calming, healing aspect to where we're at right now in July within this eclipse cycle. So I do feel like the first two eclipses I sort of felt like there was like a rising energy, and then now we're sort of riding the wave. We're sort of like in the trough of a wave, so to speak. But we're going to start rising again. This is just sort of allowing us to catch our breath, because come Leo season, late July into August with the 8/8 Lionsgate and the portals, it's going to be interesting. Things are going to start gearing up again. So just allow this time right now to recharge, to heal, to clear out, and to prepare for your future, to allow the masculine to get into alignment with his goals, hopes, and dreams, and to make preparations to start moving towards his feminine, and for the feminine just to sit in an energy space of joy. This is about us just really getting into alignment with who we are and with what we want in this lifetime. We are being prepared for an increase in vibrational energy. We're going to rise up. We are going to create newer, happier, more abundant lives for us. We just have to be patient and to allow the energy to come through. Okay, this is for divine masculine. What does masculine want to share to his feminine? They're making me work for this one. We have one card so far. One more card for the divine masculine. What would the masculine like to share to his divine feminine? One more card, please. Yes. Okay. So let's see where we're at now. So feminine, to her divine masculine would like to say, you are not available to connect right now, but I want to have fun times with you. Yeah, so we are seeing that again being, the masculine being represented by the Four of Earths. So there is that closed off energy. And maybe you had some communication and maybe that connection just went mute. It's on pause. It's on pause. So don't get discouraged, feminine, but he is lining up with you. He is thinking of you, preparing for new love with this Ace of Water, which is synonymous with the Ace of Cups. So he's just using this time to fill up his cup of love so that way he can come in with a genuine offer of stability, of long term, because this is, again, he's being represented by the Two of Fire, so Two of Wands. This is expansion energy. So yeah, he is clearing a few things up in his life and getting in alignment with that, but he'll be back, feminine. He'll be back because he wants the same thing with you. He wants fun times with you as well. And for those of you who've had a previous connection in the past, yeah, this connection is going to be quite magical. It's going to be quite intense. It's going to be very solid and very fruitful and abundant going forward. So just hang in there. Again, divine feminine, patience. All right. So masculine would like to share to his feminine, I think of you often. Oh, yes, he does. But I feel rejected by you. Yeah, so perhaps something happened in the past to create a split or to cause this connection to come out of union. And, I get the sense that, feminine, it was you walking away from this connection. Perhaps the masculine wasn't quite ready to honor the connection like you desired, and it was just best for the connection to stop at that moment and so that way both parties could proceed unilaterally in their own lives to, clear their head, clear their heart space, and think about what they want out of life, and to determine if there is something or someone better, or if you were indeed meant for one another. And I do get the sense that you guys are meant for one another, right? Because he has you on his mind, divine feminine. He thinks of you often, but he does feel rejected by you. So this is a point of discussion that needs to be clarified. What happened, right? So did he say or do something to initiate or create the condition for coming out of union, or what happened, right? So I feel like this is something that needs to be clarified going forward, but it's a no-brainer. I feel like once you guys have that conversation, you have that check-in, sky's the limit for you all. Like I said, this is a very magical period right now with the eclipse energy. We're coming out of the solstice energy, so that's just really firing up everything right now and catalyzing our dreams, catalyzing our manifestations to bring them into fruition quicker and faster as we align with that energy, right? So let's go ahead and check in with the Journey of Love Oracle and see what messages are there for you all. I'm going to pull for the feminine. Like that one wants to come out. One more. That wasn't quite a clean pull. There we go. So, okay. So since we have 2 for the feminine, let's go ahead and pull 2 for the masculine. And just sort of see where we're at. One more, please, Spirit. One more, please, for the divine masculine. So I keep hearing the word joy over and over and over again, and there's a song that keeps playing in my head right now to reinforce the message of joy. So as we're waiting for these energies to settle in, as we're waiting for everyone to come into their own respective alignments, joy, just have fun with this energy. And I feel it more so for the feminine than with the masculine. So feminine, as you're waiting, because I know patience is a thing right now, and there's a lot of excitable energy, and you're just ready, like, okay, I'm in alignment, I know what I want, come on, bring it to me. But we can't rush these things. But while we're waiting, have fun with life, have fun with people, have fun with just creating memories. That's the energy that's going to help you, that's going to help draw in these timelines a lot quicker. Joy. And when we're in an energy of joy, we are not stressed about attachment or outcome, because we're very present. We are enjoying the present moment, and that present moment is the only thing that matters, right? So joy. And the song that I'm hearing, it's an Abraham Hicks song from one of her opening videos. It keeps saying joy is the key. And it's just sort of like a little, kind of like a little happy song. It's just like, joy is the key. Joy is the key. Joy is the key. So just keep saying that. Joy is the key. It's over and over in my head, but I have to say it because I feel like Spirit wants you all to know that joy is the key. Okay. So, yes. So for feminine, for your journey of love cards, the first card that came out for you is the self-initiation card in reverse, followed by the card of Shakti. Yes. I'm seeing a lot of root chakra energy here, a lot of red, as well as solar plexus energy with the yellow, so intuition. So I feel like the message here is self-love. Self-love, self-appreciation, getting grounded in who you are. This is root chakra energy. This is about the essence of yourself, being comfortable with who you are as a person and being comfortable in your own skin. And this is about honoring your wounding from the past and honoring the healing that you've done to get you up to this point in preparation to welcome in the new gifts that Spirit is bringing in for you right now. Self-worth is coming up. This is a theme for Divine Feminine. And this is a time to love yourself and honor yourself, and to reinforce how wonderful of a person you are, how valuable of a person you are, how worthy of a person you are. You are worthy of all the things that you want in this life. And I feel like the doubt that's coming in is part of the past, and that's part of the past that you have to release, right? Right now we are releasing many things from the past with this eclipse energy, and I feel like your wounding around self-worth is definitely a part of that. And if you can get down to the reason why you're feeling unworthy, that will assist with your healing. That will assist in moving you forward in your spiritual path and your personal growth and development. That will assist you in establishing a more harmonious, stable, prosperous relationship with your divine masculine. So self-worth. This is the time to as you're patiently waiting for the gifts to come in, this is something to focus on. Focus on yourself, right? Okay. Let's see where we're going to put these. We'll put them right here. And for masculine, for his Journey of Love cards, we have Angel of Jupiter Awaken. Interesting. I feel like this is soul expansion energy, followed by the light field. Yes. Divine Spirit. So what I'm getting here, he is healing his heart. There's a lot of green energy here. And I feel like this is right? So I'm seeing, I'm seeing a cycle here coming to an ending. And he's tying up loose ends and healing his heart and getting into alignment with his power center. And that's the yellow, that's solar plexus energy. And solar plexus energy houses our intuition, that gut feeling, that also houses our center for self-confidence, self-worth. So I feel like this is what he's doing right now, is that he's tying up loose ends associated with previous wounding, previous hardships with that, right? So that way he can prepare himself to fill up his cup of love, right? Because it's coming through for you, feminine. It's coming through. He just has to get into alignment with it. And he is connecting with spirit. This is the light field. And I feel like his spirit guides and angels are all around him. I also feel, feminine, that your prayers and well wishes are also around your masculine, assisting with his healing. But again, don't force it. Don't fixate on it. Don't stress yourself out and give yourself anxiety about it, because that's going to lead to push him further away based on the principles of law of attraction. The one thing you can do for him, feminine, is just focus on the feeling of union with him. What will your relationship feel like when you're together? That's the energy. That's the energy that's going to attract your divine masculine quicker to yourself, by you staying in union and harmony with yourself. So that's why you have to work on getting grounded. That's why you have to work on clearing your root chakra, so that way your energy is pure, clear, and high vibrational, in order to call in your masculine and to welcome him in sooner, right? Okay. So let's see, where are we at? Let us go ahead. Where do I want to go? Let's do a Nature's Whispers, and then we'll close with an angel message, and that should complete the reading. So, oracle card for the feminine and one oracle card for the masculine, please. Sorry about that. So apparently the app just shut down as I was pulling an oracle card each from the Nature's Whispers for the divine feminine and the divine masculine. So fortunately, it stopped at a point where I was not speaking. I had just pulled the cards and we're ready to go. So feminine, you are worth it. Weren't we just talking about that with the Journey of Love cards? This is about you getting in alignment with your self-worth. You are worth it. Spirit wants you to know that you are worthy of all the things that you want in this life. It's just a matter of getting into alignment with it, dreaming it, thinking it, asking for it, and allowing Spirit to bring all those wonderful gifts to you, right? So don't block it with fear. Don't block it with anxiety. Don't block it with doubt. Know that it's coming. Believe that it's coming. Allow it to come in, all right? In its own timing. Yeah, oh, that's beautiful. And for masculine, ooh, I love this, fresh approach. Yeah, we definitely see this because he is sort of in a mini hermit mode with the Four of Earth cards. We are seeing him, really getting into alignment, thinking about what he wants with the Magician and the Two of Fire energy. So this is expansion energy. This is future planning energy. This is him creating a life, a long-term life, something with stability, something with legs, something that has endurance, right? So yeah, fresh approach for the masculine. That's wonderful. Oh, I love that. And we're going to go ahead and conclude with angel messages for both the feminine and the masculine. Okay, and one for the masculine, please. Okay, awesome. So, let's see. Angel message for the feminine. Ooh, mystique. Keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. Yes, this is about moving forward with your goals, hopes, and dreams. This is about moving forward on your path, feminine, right? This is not about being stagnant. Yes, you're being asked to be patient with what's coming in, but you're still required to continue on with your path, with your life, living your life authentically. You can't put it on hold for anyone. If you do that, then that's creating an energy block of anticipation, of anxiety, and you're going to create delays in the gifts that the universe is trying to bring to you. So keep doing you, boo. Keep doing you, feminine. That's what this card is saying. All right? Keep pushing on with your plans. Masculine will catch up to you and he will meet you where you are at, okay? So masculine is getting the card, the angel card of Ariel. Okay. Ooh, it's a beautiful one too. New psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world around you. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. Yeah, I do get the sense that he's definitely turning over a new leaf. And I feel that with that, he is experiencing a connection, a new connection with the divine. He is turning inward. And we are seeing that being depicted with the magician in reverse. This is him getting into alignment with his inner magician to work with his energetic power of manifestation, right? And Two of Wands, the wand energy is spiritual energy. This is spiritual alignment. So he is aligning himself up with his truth to come in and, declare that cup of love, which is also filled with intuitive energy as well as loving romantic energy. So yes, feminine, the divine masculine is preparing himself for you, but he is doing healing around certain issues and wounding that needs to be addressed. And we did see that with the angel of Jupiter awaken, because Jupiter again is a planet of expansion. So he's expanding himself. He's opening up himself to receive you, to match you vibrationally, to come into alignment with you, feminine. Okay? So that's all I have for you all. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please click the bell. Please subscribe. Click the like button for this video. Comment below. Let me know how everything is resonating for you. Check out my website, awakenhealings.org, if you want to work with me further. Have a wonderful July. Have a wonderful eclipse season, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.